What's up, y'all? This is Randall Branch. Welcome back to the channel. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the importance of understanding body composition, guys. Body composition is way more important than overall scale weight. How much you weigh on the scale doesn't really matter, right? Most people, they focus on scale weight so much and they forget that body composition is the main thing. You want to be focused on your body composition. Now, your body composition is going to be the composition and the relationship from fat mass on your body to lean mass, and lean mass is muscle mass, water, organs, and everything else, right? You could say just muscle to fat mass, but your overall lean mass adds to your composition, right? Like having water adds to I don't know why my nose is so itchy. Damn. Having water like adds on to your size too, right? That's why when people lose weight, when people start cutting, they lose like 5-6 pounds in 1 week because they just lost water, right? Your muscles hold water, right? And water is part of your lean mass. So I want you guys to understand that when you're looking to build an aesthetic physique, you want to focus on having a proper body composition. You want to focus on having low body fat, right? The 7 to 12% range, and you want to focus on having decent muscle mass. You don't have to be extremely muscular, but you do need to have a decent amount of muscle, right? For me, I'm 6'2". I'm in the mid 170s, which is a fairly low weight for being 6'2", but I have low body fat and I have decent muscle mass. So somebody's going to look at me and think I'm like 190. Some people even look at me and think I'm 200 pounds, which doesn't happen that much. That's kind of extreme, but I usually get like 190, 195, right? And it's because of my body composition. It's because I have a decent amount of muscle mass and I don't have a lot of body fat, right? Now, when I get down to 170 and I'm keeping my muscle and I'm a little bit lower in body fat, people are going to assume that I'm even heavier than I am at 170, right? Because the illusion of having good body composition will make me look heavier as opposed to overall scale weight. Now, when I'm 190, I'm still lean, but because I have more body fat on my body and I'm covering up the muscle, right? Because the body fat is like a film, it covers the muscle. I don't have that same pop. And I see a lot of dudes like they get on social media and they want to know other people's heights and weights, which is fine. Sometimes I'm interested in that too. You might see a dude with a decent physique. He says that he's like 6'3". You be like, oh, how much do you weigh, right? And then he'll tell you, or he'll comment it or whatever. You're on social media. And then guess what you see? Other people, well, I'm 6'3" and I'm 190 as well, but I don't look nothing like that. So this guy must be lying. And it's like, no, he just has better body. I mean, he could be lying, but it's like his body composition, if it is true, is just better than yours. Like if he's being right, if he's being honest about his stats, if he really is 6'3", 190, and you're also 6'3", 190, that he looks this way and you look that way, yes, genetics and muscle insertions play a role, but 95% of it is just the fact that he has more muscle mass and less body fat at that same weight, right? So body composition takes the crown over scale weight. A lot of you guys chase scale weight. You chase scale weight, right? I'll hear dudes talk about wanting to gain 20, 30 pounds in a calendar year, which is absolutely absurd, right? You're fucking up your body composition by doing something like that because, yes, the scale weight is going up, but your body composition got worse, right? Why? Because you put on 8% body fat, right? You put on 16 pounds of body fat two or no let's say you gain 20 pounds in a calendar year. You do this nasty bulk. Let's say you gain 7% body fat, right? You gain 14 pounds of fat, you gain like 4 pounds of water, and then you gain 2 pounds of muscle, right? So that's 6 total pounds of lean mass, but only 2 pounds of that lean mass is real muscle tissue. The other 4 pounds is water, which means that as soon as you start cutting, that 4 pounds is coming off. And the other 14 pounds of that is fat, which means that as soon as you start cutting, you're going to have to be in a harder deficit. And we don't want to be in deficits like that, guys. Deficits are taxing on the body, they're draining on the body, right? So if you just stay focused on body composition during your journey, focused on improving your body composition. Like for me personally, after I get down to 170, yeah, I don't plan on staying on at 170 for the rest of my life, but I'm always going to be in that 170 to 185 range. And I'm just going to focus on improving my body composition year after year. I'm not going to chase trying to be 200. I'm not going to chase even trying to dip below 170. Like when I first was like, oh, I want to get shredded, I was like, sure, I'll get my scale weight as low as possible to get shredded. But it's like not only would I potentially give up muscle mass, would for sure give up muscle mass by just going on an aggressive cut or trying to get my scale weight super low, number one. But number two, it's more impressive to be 6'2", 170, 7-8% body fat than it is to be 6'2", 165, 7-8% body fat. So you want to fight to be able to keep that muscle on your body and that good body composition, right? That good ratio between muscle and fat while you're losing body fat or even while you're gaining weight, right? So I want you guys to always focus on body composition. Never focus too much on scale weight, right? At the end of the day, nobody cares about how much you weigh. Like when you see me, I mean, if somebody sees my physique, they might ask how much I weigh, but they're seeing my physique, like numbers. And this is, I'll make this a whole different video, but people don't understand that numbers are supposed to help us build the physique. Like numbers, our waist size, right? The numbers that we lift in the gym, right? The calories that we eat, all these numbers, like nobody cares about numbers. When you see a physique, you're not like, oh, that's a 27.25-inch waist. And that's a 182.5-pound guy. And like nobody, we just see the physique. Like, what does the visual look like? Right. So focusing on body composition means that you're maximizing your visual aesthetics, which is really all that matters. Like if we were like Frank Zane used to have a saying or like he used to have like this mantra where like when you compete, like nobody cares about like how much you bench. Nobody cares, like the judges don't care about how much you bench. They don't care about how heavy you are. They just are critiquing the physique. And he's obviously Frank Zane used to compete. But it's the same even for us people who are just into let's say like loose bodybuilding. Like we don't compete, but we are building our bodies. We are sculpted our physiques. It's the same for us. Like when people see our physique, they're just judging us visually. Like, what does this guy look like? What does this girl look like? They don't care about like our waist size or how much we bench or stuff like that. So that means that body composition needs to be on point. That means that we need to prioritize having decent muscle mass and we need to prioritize having low body fat. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is why body composition is important and way more important than scale weight. If you guys do need help with your fitness journey, if you guys want to work with me directly, if you guys want personalized meal plans, personalized training plans, or if you want to join my coaching program, or if you're going to book a consultation with me, you can check the work with me link. If you want ebooks and programs, so I do have some ebooks and programs on my website. I have my V-Taper ebook and program, and I have some other health and wellness ebooks and programs. You can check the ebook/programs link in the description. I have my clothing line linked in the description as well as my other social medias. You guys can follow me on Instagram at Randall Branch. I post daily. So if you guys are fucking with the content and you guys want to see me grow, follow me on Instagram. DM me if you guys have a video request after you guys follow me. And like, comment, share, subscribe if you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more videos. This is Randall Branch Media. We're checking out. Peace.